movement is called Spend in the Black, and it's happening in cities like Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, and New York. Here in Chicago, community leaders plan to resurrect the black dollar this weekend, turning 75th and King Drive into the bustling business corridor it once was. Chicago's 6th Ward will be the epicenter of what black leaders hope to be a resurgence of booming business, hope, and pride. Reverend Dr. Charlie Dates and Alderman William Hall have teamed up for an economic movement called Spend in the Black, encouraging everyone in the Chicagoland area, regardless of race, to spend their dollars at 75th and King Drive.
Now, why would somebody that is not black go over to a black neighborhood or a black organization and spend their money when it's promoted to only be supporting black businesses? It didn't say businesses. It didn't say make sure the city was taken care of. It didn't say any of that. It said spend in the black. This is a black movement, but yet they want anybody. Think about the marketing tactics, right? Let's just remove our emotions. Let's remove all of the racial relations. Let's remove the Carmelo Anthony. Let's remove Austin Metcalf and his father and that piece of shit press conference that we seen happen where the spokesman, absolutely decimated that whole thing and fumbled it. And let's remove the race. Let's remove identity politics. Let's remove gender. Let's remove sexual preference and orientation. Let's remove all of that. And if you market yourself as this, why would people? Because think about it on the reverse, right? Because we only look at it from one lens, and we have to start seeing it from a business perspective, right? And we only are seeing it from the black side because it's back on the black side, right? If I want to appeal to the most diverse group and I want people to shop for me, if you seen a spend only white day, right, and you seen that in a specific neighborhood, would you then be incentivized to go over there and spend your money? They're saying, regardless of who you are and what your race is, go and spend here, but they're marketing it from a black narrative.
Service providers, some of the best culinary excellence. You're gonna see flower shops all lined up down 75th Street because this is what 75th Street used to be. This was the Mecca.
The two community leaders have invited dozens of black-owned businesses to set up shop along 75th Street. They're also encouraging businesses that are already here to take part in this call to action.
We are going to have more black vendors in a single concentration than anywhere else you will find in Chicagoland.
The owners of the Woodshop Art Gallery, which has been around for more than 50 years, say,
I thought that spirituality had no color and it was about whoever it was that actually submitted themselves to God would then be saved. That the comforter was available to the Jew and the Gentile alike. I don't want to get into the spirituality of it or any of that type of stuff, right? But how can a pastor separate themselves based off of racial demographics and then speak and preach the word of God? Just a question.
Saturday's event can't come soon enough. They've seen a drastic decline in business over the years, and they're hoping Spend in the Black will be the beginning of something great.
I wonder why.
It's just vibrant, colorful, and it was people of our community supporting businesses that were ran by us. So to bring awareness back to 75th Street, it means a lot.
Alderman Hall says this is the restoration his ward needs.
We want people to look at some of the businesses and say, I want my storefront here.
We simply do not need to be reliant on the big box stores who, quite frankly, do not meet our demands, who do not.
Okay, fair. You know what? I'm with you on that one. Listen, we don't need to be dependent on big box stores. I'm 100% in agreement with you in that. I believe that our embracing of foreign products and big box stores that buy foreign products and then sell it here in the United States of America, which I'm not against big box stores, but if people want to actually have a better experience and keep more money flowing within their community, that's one thing. But when you only say and market it one way, then you basically alienate a whole lot of your potential customers that could possibly add value into your life.
Not respect our dignity, who pull out of our neighborhoods at the first sign of trouble, or at an administration's rejection of DE&I. Rather, we can empower ourselves by spending our money with our business owners who will not flee us, but will care for us with the profit that they make.
Spend in the Black is
And now they're saying that they're against an administration that doesn't support DE&I, which largely promotes and celebrates and helps white women. Yo, listen, this is what happens when you have a bunch of people that do not understand anything from a business perspective, but they're the politicians, they're the pastors, and they're the community leaders. It's all the dumbest thing in the world. Anyways, let me move over into the next clip. And I promise you I'm going to talk about this more on the Millionaire Morning Show tomorrow. This is how it took place, and this is how things happen.
On the South Side today, a celebration of Black-owned businesses and empowering consumers to rethink where they spend their hard-earned money. WGN's Jewel Hillary reports on an event called Spend in the Black.
So I have woke up this morning and chose to purchase, Lowe's Sweet Peach Cobbler.
Oh, yes, that looks great.
That's one. I didn't stop there. And then this is a mini banana pudding, okay?
From sweet treats and food to clothing, accessories, flowers, and so much more, Natasha O'Gean joined hundreds of folks on 75th Street near King Drive for Spend in the Black.
There were all these amazing corridors on the west side and the south side. You had 63rd Street, you had 75th, you had Pulaski, and how now, unfortunately, we don't always spend with us. So these type of events are extremely valuable.
Personal training coach and bodybuilder Jerissa Upton owns Upton House Fitness, based in Hyde Park. She's one of more than 100 vendors out on Saturday.
The way that I'm living now, I feel like a complete.
If I see a white person in the crowd, let me know. If you see an Asian person in the crowd, if you see a Jewish person in the crowd. And I'm open because I'm reviewing this in real time, and so I haven't pre-watched the video. If you see any of those type of people patronizing these businesses, because what allows for a business to thrive is for you to create a customer base that continues to come back and not just get a one. Don't worry about it. Just let me know if you see anybody in the crowd.
Completely new person, and I want to give that to everybody.
While focusing on overall wellness, she says she's also passionate about helping clients look really good.
Learning how to unlock nutrition and exercise can literally age you backwards.
6th Ward Alderman Will.
Y'all see anybody? Do y'all see anything and anybody over there? Just wondering. Look at the landscape.
Hall and Dr. Charlie Dates, senior pastor of Progressive Baptist and Salem Baptist churches, helped spearhead Saturday's event. The hope is for Spend in the Black to have a lasting impact, ultimately pouring a significant amount of money back into the local Black economy.
When you add up all of these businesses, this is a whole different tax bracket. And so SSAs, tip dollars are formed with businesses. And so I believe that right now what we need to do is use our money in a micro way.
Along with empowering business owners and spotlighting their goods and services, Spend in the Black is a response to several corporations cutting back diversity, equity, and inclusion programs.
At a time when some of the bigger businesses take our dollars but do not respect our dignity, this is an opportunity to spend our dollars where our dignity is affirmed.
And out of great chaos, we've created enormous opportunity for us to be self-reliant, to be interdependent, so that we know that we can do for ourselves and practice principles that come down from our ancestors.
Fellowship Fleet, a luxury limo company that serves the city and some major institutions, also participated in the festivities.
Not too many people know about our company. They don't think that Black means luxurious, but there is no opportunity where Black is not luxurious. Everywhere we show up, we are excellence.
Throughout Spend in the Black, several shoppers were given $1,000 for an emergency savings account.
The average American doesn't have $1,000 saved. We're going to meet that need today for 8 families.
Also out there was Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, who have not supported anything community-based and has 100% been giving away all of y'all money over to illegal migrants. But that's a whole nother conversation. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you think that this is a formula for success, or do you think that this is a bad idea that then alienates a bunch of other people that could or would be shoppers for your business. I personally believe that people need to learn how to promote themselves, market themselves more effectively, learn AI. Also, on top of that, we need to learn how to be fiscally responsible and leverage our money to actually do things that is conducive for our families and not overly spend on things that we don't need, but figure out where we can actually fill a void instead of just starting a business. But that's a whole nother conversation. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love y'all. Appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.